I stop every food that has
Sugar.
Sugar.
Rice.
rice,
Noodles.
bread.
Bread.
I have to be surrounded with people because if I left alone, I will do everything that I could to kill myself.
Who's that? Oh, it's you guys! Hey everyone, welcome and join us on this journey of Singapura, not tempura, where we are your best companion, all things Singapura and beyond.
Deep dive with us into the heart of the Lion City, exploring the vibrant culture with a dash of Singaporean spice.
How about good or not?
Share and subscribe!
See you on the airwaves! Welcome back to our channel. And you know, doctor, I was actually very curious recently. I was talking to some friends about this. As a doctor, right, correct? How much you know a lot? I bet you know a lot about cancer. And what are the chances of someone actually surviving from cancer?
Cancer. Good question. It's not that I know a lot about cancer. I'm an orthopedic surgeon.
Humble doctor.
I'm not an oncologist, but basically it depends on the type of cancer.
Okay.
Whether it is malignant or it is benign. So benign, it doesn't really affect your lifespan.
Okay.
But if it is malignant, it's dangerous. And also depends on what type of cancer is it. Malignant got the not so aggressive,
Okay.
but got very super aggressive. So it depends on many things.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I see. You know, in fact, today with us today in the studio, we have known someone who has battled cancer for around 5 years now. And
Yes.
her name is Stephanie Turangan. Hello, Stephanie. Good to see you. It's good to see you in good health.
Hello.
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 Hello, Dr. Tony. Hello, Joshua.
Good to see you,
Yes.
Stephanie. Right? It's a pleasure and joy.
I know Stephanie for 5 years, right? And I have seen quite a big transformation in your life.
Yes.
And this is your life story is very fascinating. And I know a little bit only. That's why I invite you here so that you can share your life story.
Yeah.
Right.
So she came to me
Okay. Which
for
was
back
this?
pain, right? 2019.
Yeah,
2019.
14 February.
14 February.
Yes, 2019 Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Right.
So came in for
Valentine's
back
Day.
pain.
Yes.
Then I did a scan.
Yeah.
Actually, then during the scan, the radiologist called me.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Tony, we see something. Can we do the whole spine with contrast? I don't know whether the radiologist explained to you. Then I say, if you need to do it, just do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, right.
Basically, to cut story short, Stephanie was diagnosed with lung tumor. This is
tumor.
not related
okay.
to the back pain.
Okay.
So she came to me for back pain. I did MRI, saw a little bit. So the radiologist suggests to do whole spine. And we found lung cancer.
Right.
Then I don't want to continue the story. I let you to continue the story, Stephanie.
What do you feel when you were diagnosed with lung cancer?
First, when I met Dr. Tony, it's because not about my lungs. I never cough. I never have short breath, but I have a very painful back.
Oh, okay.
Until I cannot even walk. And then this one is about 6 months I've been experiencing those painful. But I thought, probably I have menstruation. So sometimes I just feel like tired more and then I feel back pain more. But then when I met with Dr. Tony, I couldn't bear my pain. So the whole night, it's just like I'm in a living room crying. So that's why I need to find a spine doctor because I do not know coming from where. Probably, my nerve is somehow.
Pinch maybe.
Yeah, pinch. So then that's why I met Dr. Tony. And then, like Dr. Tony said, he sent me to do like the MRI checkup for the spine. And then I'm so surprised because they asked me to do more. Because Dr. Tony never mentioned about doing X-ray for my lung. I'm, of course, not genius in biology, but I know something's really wrong.
Something is fishy, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah. So then I get all the result. I came back to Dr. Tony.
Okay.
And then, you know, like how pure his look, right? So then when I asked him, he's just like stunned because, you know, the X-ray came that I have like 7 centimeter tumor in my lung. And I don't even realize at all.
Honestly, that time, I also don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Because this is something that I never expected.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, for back pain, then I found something very serious. So I'm just trying to find word so that I can deliver my message, what I have to say. But I don't want to scare you also. Something like that. That's why a lot of thinking, a lot of planning.
Do you feel nervous when you want to give your patient the truth?
Not nervous. Just I need to sense how the person is, how the person is going to take it, and I need to choose my word very carefully because this is very important. If I don't consider at all what I say,
right,
I may put you down.
Yeah, you may discourage the patient.
Yes,
right.
So may give you hopeless situation.
Yeah. But doctors are supposed to give hope to our society, right? That there's a cure or something like that, right? But Miss Stephanie, do you feel afraid? You know, when you saw the result, like, do you feel nervous or you feel very anxious?
Actually, shocked. To be honest with,
Did shock?
Just shocked.
Right.
I'm so healthy. I exercise actually like 6 days a week.
6 days a week.
3 times I do my Zumba.
Right.
3 times I do trampoline.
Okay.
I also gym.
Okay.
I also climb up the stairs like 42 floor.
Wow.
And then I don't feel any coughing, nothing.
Nothing in the lung.
No.
Do you ever smoke?
No.
No smoking as well.
No.
What do your family say when they heard that you have this cancer actually?
They even cannot believe. Like, it's very very hard for everyone
To accept this.
Yes. Because my dad at that time also having early dementia, and I'm the only daughter, so actually I'm the one who always take care of my parents. So when I received the news, the PET scan result, Dr. Tony, not the PET scan, just when Dr. Tony said this is not because of the spine, it's more to the lungs. I go back to my car and I cry. I do not know how to tell my parents. I do not know how to tell my husband. And I do not know how to tell my children.
Like 1,000 things just came to your head, right?
Yeah.
And you just couldn't take it.
Cannot.
Just crack under the pressure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So just now we know that it was very unexpected.
Yeah.
Right. And how much did that cancer episode actually affected you through the years that went by after 2019?
Yeah. The funny thing is, the oncologists get very correct diagnose, meaning the treatment also very, very, very
accurate.
Effective and accurate. Because just in 4 months, actually, I already mentioned about the intravenous chemo or the oral targeted therapy. So my cancer is ALK+.
Oh.
That is a very rare cancer that happened to women, mostly less than 50 years old, very active, very healthy, very not just, sit still, but very sporty also.
Right, I see.
And non-smoker.
Non-smoker.
Wow.
Very healthy.
Wow,
So
okay.
even the food very healthy. And then this cancer is more to Asian women.
Asian women.
Asian
Yes.
women, healthy,
You do sports,
Non-smoker,
you got a
do
good
sport, yeah.
diet,
but they get cancer.
but again,
lung
it's
cancer.
ALK plus.
Plus.
Actually, my
Yes.
auntie also has something like that.
Yes.
And doctor said that it was supposed to be rare, right?
Very rare.
It's supposed to be
Only
very rare.
3% in the whole world.
Wow.
That's why even the medication is very hard to get. Not like breast cancer, because breast cancer has been like many years.
It's more common.
Yeah, more common. So
Yeah.
they also have medication that is very advanced, a lot of choices.
Yeah.
But for me, no.
Mm.
And then, but the oncologists get it really correct,
Okay.
accurate.
Okay.
So
Great.
just 4 months, my tumor, which is in the lungs,
Yeah.
gone.
Disappeared.
God disappeared.
Disappeared. Okay.
And
okay.
then all the spreading is all under control. So it's gone.
in just
Only
4 months.
Yes.
In 2019 as well.
Yes.
And you were so-called declared cured
Yes.
for the moment.
Yeah. Like the cancer is sleeping at the moment. At that moment. Yeah.
Okay.
So very good result. The blood test come also. But actually I have to be happy because the result is actually the cancer is
Gone.
Gone.
That's supposed to be
Like
good news. Yeah.
sleep. Because in my case, I'm not going to be cancer free.
Right.
The oral therapy is just controlling the cancer, not to give signal for others to spread.
So it didn't eliminate
No,
the cancer cells.
no. Even though in PET scan, it looks like gone.
Right. I see.
But if my medication, I didn't take it, then the mother of cancer, which is the lung, can give signal to others
Grow further.
to grow. So that's cancer. And then of course to even hear the news that this cancer is not cancer free
Yeah.
is basically the oncologist try to improve my quality life. So I asked him how long basically you live if
Can live.
you can live
Yeah.
if you have this kind of cancer. Then he said like, I have patient that 5 years, 6 years, And then the surprising to me, when I met him, I'm already in that stage. Whereas he said probably 6 months, my life. So it's like being like in the prisoners when you have
Waiting
that
for-
So
sentence.
you have no choice. You thought you were stuck.
So after the cancer is gone on PET scan,
Yeah.
the doctor told you that you have only 6 months to live.
No. Before
before.
taking. But
Before,
but
okay.
sometimes you do not know because at this time it is under control. But the next time we still do not know how effective is this medication. So I do my PET scan every once in 3 months.
You know, in 2020, right, during the COVID days,
Yeah.
we couldn't really see each other.
Yeah.
Right. So there was one time actually I went to Stephanie's house to
Yeah.
actually give
Yeah.
her and her family quite a number of food. And so but her kids weren't home. So I knocked on the door and I was asking who's home. And Stephanie came out of the house and she just opened the door really a little bit and she looked really tired and very drained out and she looked like she was not there, Like her soul was not there.
Which
And
year is it?
It's 2020.
2020.
During the COVID
Okay,
year.
okay.
And so then she took my food and just smiled and just slammed the
Bye-bye.
door shut in my face again at that point. And so, like how do you like sink down to
Yeah.
to that point of
Yeah.
that
So
moment? Like
after February, after 4 months is like around May, and then in June, I feel like God left me, like God
Right.
light left me.
Right.
So at that day, at that moment, I only feel darkness. It's like you are in the room, you have a glass door, so I can see outside, I can see my 3 children loving me so much. But because I'm in the room that have a lock, I wouldn't allow to be outside in that room. So I cannot even hug, I cannot even love them. And then that makes me even more in depression. Yeah.
You mean you are locked in the room?
No, I feel.
You feel
You
locked
had
in the room.
that feeling.
Like the illustration is
Right.
like I'm in the room
Right.
that has glasses.
Oh, you
But
cannot hug them.
I can see, but I cannot touch them.
Okay.
So then I also feel like that room is totally dark, no light.
I
No
see.
light. Yeah. So of course that feeling makes me want to end my life. Because for me, I feel like I trouble my family. My parents, my brothers,
Right.
my husband,
Right.
my 3 children. In my mind, it's just like if I end up my life, he probably can marry to someone else better, and then my children can move on with their life. Because I do not know cancer take how long.
Yeah.
They only know that I see cancer patients very suffering.
So, Stephanie, during your dark days, is there anything like very serious or anything very dramatic that you did or that happened to you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can share with us and our viewers things that you actually have never really told people about or we want to know.
Yeah. Actually, even to mention this, it's very hard. Because at
But
that
you don't have to if you don't
No.
want to.
no,
Okay.
I have to tell because I want like viewers know about depression,
Yeah.
about darkness. So
Like it's real, right?
yeah,
Depression is
it's
very
real. It's very real. When I told at first that I don't see God's light, I feel in the darkness, really dark. So like I said, I want to just end up my life because I want my family to move on. So many occasions, I have to be surrounded with people. Because if I left alone, I will do everything that I could to kill myself.
Okay. Can I just interrupt here? Your situation that time, you have loving family,
Yes.
loving husband, loving children,
Yes.
loving parents.
Yes.
But why do you feel that it's so dark and God left you, and yeah,
To the point that they usually want
Yeah.
to take your own life.
Yeah.
Because like even for me myself, like there were moments where I felt very depressing in my life. But when it comes to like having suicidal thoughts, like you get scared for your own life. Like you have the natural reaction to feel scared to take your own life, right?
Yeah.
So what drove you to that? to that
It's not
extent?
easy even to
Yeah.
kill yourself. Because you know what I try? I try so much thing.
Wow.
I try
What did you-
a blade to
Knife.
just a knife
Right.
to just keep
Slash your own wrist.
slashing my own wrist.
Right.
But miraculously, all the knife blunt. That's one incident.
Okay.
Second incident, when my husband sleep very well at night,
Deep sleep.
deep sleep,
Okay.
and I climb into my bathtub,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
and then there's a window in my bathtub.
Okay.
I live at the 27th floor.
Okay.
I dress up, I climb, I sneak to the bathroom, I climb to the bathtub, and then I climb to the window.
Onto the window.
How
ledge.
high is
To the window.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's easy lah.
It's
Like,
easy.
Accessible.
But can you imagine if you are like half out, it's hard to bring
Back
you
in.
back.
Yeah.
So you were already half out.
Half out.
Okay.
Wow.
And then
Like hit out.
head out.
Okay.
But probably thanks to my gymming for all that
Your
years.
muscle strength still there.
Because when half body already outside, it's something in my brain telling me that you're not
Shouldn't.
going to kill yourself.
So you heard a voice in your head.
Yes.
Voice in your head, okay. And it
Yes.
tells you like to go back or
Yes.
okay.
You climb up. So I climb up, and I don't think that energy coming from me is coming from God,
Supernatural.
supernatural. And then I can go back in. I change into my pajamas and I
again.
sleep.
So
And
nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
Nobody
Even my
knew what you did
husband,
at night.
nobody knew.
That there was no sound. Maybe like you made
No.
some sounds.
No. Because I closed the door in the bathroom and then I climbed silently.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Another incident,
Yeah.
I have to be, someone has to be with me 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So can you imagine my husband and my children? And then once I drove, I drove my car. The 2 key cars already with my helper,
Okay.
but I still have a spare that
Okay.
they do not know.
Oh,
My
oh,
helper
wow.
also doesn't know.
Okay.
So
Right.
I go down,
Mm.
I start the car. I want to actually drown the car and me in McRitchie.
Wow.
You want to literally crash
Like,
your car into
into
Medici
Yeah.
and drown together with the car.
Yes, yes.
So do you drive out?
When I drive out, my eldest son ran, go down without lift. He just jumped the stairs, and then
Did he know? Sorry. Did he know what you were going to do?
yes,
You told him already.
no, because this is the episode is after episode.
Oh.
So not just one time. I said this is
Many,
the
many
incidents, many incidents, but this one is like heartbroken to my children
Right.
because then he ran and then he put his body against the car in
Okay.
front of the car. You go down. He told me that. I said, just let me be. I want to make you guys live peacefully. So I just want to end up my life.
Yeah.
Then he said, if you want to end up your life, I go with you. That's
Okay.
my eldest one. Then that things make me go back, turn off the car, and go to my
And go
room
back.
again. Yeah.
How many times did that happen? This car thing or like
In that 1 year, the car is only one time.
okay.
But you know,
Suicide
like
attempts,
like
right.
every time in the car, my children need to be on my side because I want to open the door and just jump. That many times.
So you had like these thoughts that really invade your mind that you want to just jump out and just end your life.
Yes, that's what I call darkness.
Right.
Yes,
So you felt very terrorized in your head, right?
I just don't want to live. I just don't want to live. Yeah, it's very dark.
Right.
What is the turning around? What is
The turning point.
the
maybe.
turning point?
Yeah.
I think this is a miracle from God because I saw God's light come back to me.
Okay, what do you experience? What did you see?
Just the light.
Okay.
Was it-
I
was it
told
when
you
were sleeping
about
or
the
anything?
room,
Mm.
the darkest room.
Mm.
I cannot even feel emotionally.
Mm.
I don't feel the pain.
Mm.
I'm like zombie, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Like-
remember. So when I talked to her, he
Mm.
just like expressionless and very difficult to communicate.
Yes.
Like a dead soul.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I see.
You experienced that too?
Once in a while. Like I barely met
Very
met,
difficult
met Miss
to-
Stephanie when
Very
she had,
difficult to
yes, like, just
communicate.
away.
Yeah.
Just away, yeah.
I just smile. I mean, in front of people, I smile. But
your
at
smile,
home,
your smile is like
Yeah, it's-
something wrong.
yeah,
Not
correct.
you try to smile to
Like for
make-
example, now if I
to
smile
be
to the
polite.
camera.
Yes,
To be
correct,
polite.
correct.
But people can see that there is
Yeah.
something not correct.
It's like
What kind-
empty.
What kind of smile was that? Like, do you
I
remember?
don't know,
like,
it's
like
just smile. No,
No.
no.
You can try many smiles, and I choose.
Yeah.
Unless you are zombie, probably.
Or was it like the smiles were like
Something like that, maybe.
I'm coming for you. Don't you run. Yeah.
So it's a very, very kosong.
Kosong.
Like
Right. Very empty.
empty.
Breeze kind of stuff.
Like
that, right.
you can also see from my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no life inside.
And you're scared of people, right?
Yeah.
I
No,
have the
I'm-
impression you are scared of
Yeah.
talking to people.
Yeah. So that's why I only keep close to just my husband and my 3 children.
Right. I see.
Even my mom, even my dad. I don't even want to answer phone. Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
So
So what happened
What
later?
changed? Yeah.
What changed?
Switch?
Because I see the light again, like I see God's light again, is like during the week of February 14, 2022. That 1 week before, I just can feel how to cry, how to love my daughter, how to hug, because that 3 years I don't hug.
Oh.
I don't hug my children. I don't hug my husband. 3 years. But at that week, suddenly I can feel that gradually. But only that
Suddenly.
week. Yes.
Just like
yes.
snap.
Yes.
Overnight thing.
The one that is overnight thing is when I really know that God is with me again.
Really.
Yeah. That's why it's such a different when I go to the church and then I hug everyone.
I have a very surprising encounter with Fanny.
On Sunday morning.
This one was on the Valentine's Day, 14th of February, right?
Yes, correct.
2022.
Two.
2022.
Yeah.
So I went to church.
Okay.
Then I saw people talking.
Right.
Then suddenly, somebody gave me a hug.
From behind.
From the front.
From the front.
I didn't know who she was or he was. Just give me a hug. I was shocked.
From the front. And you couldn't see who
Because
it
I was. Then suddenly ran to me, hug me.
Woo. How do you feel?
Sir,
I felt, who is this? Who is this person? Then, even more surprised when I saw it was Stephanie. This is something that I would never imagine, knowing her
Right.
that time,
Right.
her situation.
Right. Yeah.
I couldn't talk to her.
Right.
I approach her, she will try to
Avoid you.
me.
Mm.
And then suddenly, she just came to me
hug
and
you.
hugged me.
Wow.
And hugged me. And I saw not just hug me, hug everybody
What a
in the
change.
church.
yeah.
What information.
Yeah. Because I really see that God's light come back. I see the joy. I see the happiness.
Right.
I see the peace.
Right.
That's why my life changed after that. It's so difficult to say because people in depression, they cannot cut the medication just
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
because it will go to mood swing.
Yep.
So I told my psychiatrist that I don't need all the medication. And she said, "Are you sure?" Because it's really impossible to just not take it at all.
Yeah.
Even my husband worried, my children worried if I'm not taking the medication. So I said, no. Also take a big part also in your recovery.
Yes. Correct.
At my stage now, I'm still the last stage cancer. And then just recently, my doctor said the medication that I'm taking now is no longer effective because I have a spread again in my brain.
Okay.
And then now I have like 6, 7 tumor, but it's still under control. But my PET scan just recently, the result that my cancer is sleeping now.
Sleeping. Right.
Yes. But the thing is, my oncologist asked me to have a trial medication.
Okay.
Yeah, because if something happen, my body cannot take, because cancer is so, sometimes you feel so healthy, but the next term it's suddenly drop down.
It can happen anytime.
It can happen anytime.
Okay.
I saw my friends
Right.
being healthy, very healthy, then suddenly just in 1 week she passed. Yes. But for me, I don't want to focus on that. I focus on being joyful, being happy, and then I also tell other cancer patients just to enjoy your life one day at a time, and then no need to focus on the, what will happen. Yeah.
Right.
It's for me, it's like very emotional to talk about this, but I know the light that I have that make me going strong in my life now.
Beautiful. Amazing.
You are at the 4th stage cancer,
Yes.
but now you don't look like a person who has cancer, and you are doing far more things than a lot of healthy people. Tell me what you like to do now.
Yes, I like to tell people who has cancer that you need first to believe in God. Yeah. Many religion, of course, have God. And then they have to believe in God. And then they don't focus on the pain they have, but focus on the joy that they have. Like, for example, especially, cancer patients who have family that support them.
Yeah.
So don't just focus on the pain. Focus on the blessings of having a family.
Right.
Yeah,
Be
because
thankful, right?
and then the family who's supportive is also because God's blessing.
Right.
So now I talk a lot about my journey, about how you can be always like conquer your cancer by being joyful, by being thankful, then by being appreciate it every single thing in the life.
And never take anything for granted.
Yes, correct.
Instead of focusing on your problem,
Yes,
you focus on other thing more important.
yes,
On your growth,
Yeah.
on your progress, and
Yes.
upgrading yourself.
Yes.
And for example, like you got faith and you believe that there's something ahead that's greater than now.
yes.
Right?
Amazing.
Amazing. We are
I think
so
you're-
amazed, right, doctor?
Yeah. I was amazed with your transformation.
Yeah. For any of our beloved viewers out there, you may not be having cancer, but you may have all sorts of other illnesses. As what today we have heard and seen from the case, the living life case of Stephanie Turangan, Miss Stephanie, never ever give up. And at the end of the day, you can have all the support that you need and you want, but the best encouragement at the end of the day comes from within yourself. Never give up, have faith, and always stay encouraged, and always be the blessing, the best that you can be for all that around you. Never take anyone for granted. Never take anything for granted. Remember kindness, celebrate the good, and forgive the bad.
Thank you so much for listening to us. Stephanie, thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
your valuable story to us. And I hope this will bless many people. Don't forget to subscribe,
Like,
and
and
share
share.
this video to your friends.
That's right. So that was Singapura, not Simpura. We have more and better and greater content coming for you. Stay tuned and stay plugged in. Who's that? Oh, it's you guys. Hey everyone, welcome and join us on this journey of Singapura, not tempura, where we are your best companion, all things Singapura and beyond.
Deep dive with us into the heart of the Lion City, exploring the vibrant culture with a dash of Singaporean spice.
How about good or not?